move on to a group that's been getting a lot of attention this year, Greater Grove Hall Main Street, a neighborhood economic and community organization.
Yeah, they sure have been doing great things, all because Blue Hill Avenue, the main road that goes through Grove Hall, has been adorned with beautiful banners that celebrate history.
Yeah, so Kwani recently learned more about the Black Women Lead banner project and how it celebrates 300 years of courageous and pioneering women.
I don't think it started to hit me until I saw the entire 2-mile stretch.
The largest art installation in the city of Boston lined the streets of Blue Hill Avenue in Dorchester, celebrating 3 centuries of trailblazing Black women.
When you're driving down the road, you see these pictures of Black women on both sides of the road for as far as you can see. That's a pretty overwhelming impact.
Ed Gaskin, who spearheaded Black Women Lead, says after a lengthy nomination process, they landed on 212 women.
So it starts with freed slaves and escaped slaves, the suffragists, then it has the women in the Underground Railroad, and it goes all the way up. So it really treats the civil rights history all the way up to the present. And so that's why it becomes a great thing of history. Literally everybody from Supreme Court justices for the state to community activists. Since you have 300 years of testimony and witness, it means that that's not going to stop. No matter what barrier, no matter what change, whatever obstacle, we can push through and we can make it to the other side.
But the work was finding out information about these women.
It was a serious, long process because there is not a lot of information about Black women's accomplishments. There weren't even a lot of photos.
Some of the banners have also found a home right here at Northeastern University.
So when it went up, actually seeing it on the light poles, I was excited to bring a piece of Grove Hall onto this side of Roxbury. So we're just honored to honor the 11 women that are on the wall out of the 212. We wanted to select women that, one, contributed to Northeastern in somehow, some way. We're empowering the next generation. You're seeing folks that have done the same thing that you want to do. They've done it before, so you don't have to reinvent the wheel.
The common thread that ties all these remarkable women together, the pursuit of change.
And they made sure that they were going to be the one to make that change.
It was just really an honor to see all of the women and to be a part of that.
Terry Williams, the COO of One United Bank, is recognized for her commitment to financial literacy and closing the racial wealth gap.
This one was particularly special because it felt like home. They know what I do. They know how I have been focused on change and even financial education, like my entire life. I feel as though my presence on that list really brought that message home, that it wasn't as much about me. I mean, even though it was about me, but it was really about the fact that bankers can be activists.
Without my original funding from the Kraft Family Foundation and the Patriots Foundation, I wouldn't have a project. So they said, we're not going to pick your leaders. And so we were free to actually use whatever criteria we wanted to select the people. So that was fantastic.
And plans for the project's future are already in motion.
So there'll be a course on Black women's leadership at Northeastern in the spring.
And I'd like to see it go in the regular public school books.
And there will probably be another 200 again. They had equal impact.
Nice. And we want to mention that Ed and his team are looking for a place to display those banners when they come down for the winter. There's also a book in the works that it's expected to drop in December, and fundraising for the next round of 200 women is in full swing right now.
That's right. So if you would like to nominate someone, just head to greatergrovehall.org and click contact.
All right.